this chapter, we are going to be solving equations, all sorts of equations. And when you solve an equation, the idea is, at the very end, you want to know what value of x makes this equation true. And let me just start by saying, I know that in the beginning, you can figure out a lot of these in your head. I know that because you're smart. But I still want you to show your work. Do you know why? Do you know why I want you to show your work? Do you know why I want you to show your work? Because I'm mean. Is that why? Is that why? Because I want you to use a lot of extra paper? Because I want it to take you way longer than it would? Say no, 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 no. I want you to get in the habit of showing your work on the small, easy ones that you already know the answer to, so that later on, when we do the more complicated ones, the ones you can't figure out in your head, you'll have the steps already down in order to solve those. That's why I want you to show your work on the easy ones, so that you'll know how to do it on the more difficult problems. And in order to solve equations, you need to know something about inverse operations, which I'm pretty sure you already do know about inverse operations. Inverse operations are operations that sort of undo each other. Oh, my stomach is growling. So for instance, if I start with the number 10, if I add 2, what do I get? Right, good, yes, 12. And then if I subtract 2 again, what do I end up with? The same number I started with. That's what inverse operations do. They kind of cancel each other out. If I start with the number 7, if I take away 3, 4, and then if I add 3 again, what do I get back? You get back the same number you started with. So one set of inverse operations, addition and, what goes with addition? Right, good, yes, subtraction. So addition and subtraction are inverse operations. You probably already knew that. So we're going to use these inverse operations in order to solve this equation. And the way that I'm doing it on the board is exactly how I want to see it on your paper. Exactly how I want to see it on your paper. I want you to write down the equation to start with. If you want to get x by itself, you have to get rid of this minus 5. How do you get rid of a minus 5? What's the inverse operation of minus? Addition, plus, right? So underneath it, I want to see plus 5 and plus 5. Because, remember, the rule is whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other. When you're solving equations, it's like those pan balances that you used to use in science class. If you add to one side, you have to add to the other side to make it stay balanced. If you take out of one side, you have to take out of the other side to make it stay balanced. Well, the equal sign is kind of like the middle where it balances. If you add 5 to one side, you have to add 5 to the other side, right? So when you do that, these cancel. What do you get? X equals 22 plus 5 is 27, right? So x equals 27. And if you want to know if you got it right, put it back in here. What's 27 take away 5? It better be 22 or you did something wrong. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? How about a minus plus 8 equals 21? What would you do to both sides? What would you do to both sides? Subtract 8, right? You want to get the letter by itself, so you have to get rid of what's with it. So minus 8 and minus 8. Underneath here, positive 8, minus 8 cancel each other out. What is 21 take away 8? 13 maybe? 13. And if you put 13 back here, 13 plus 8 better be 21. Does that make sense? Bless you. Does that make sense? Oh, right, because you're still on my desk. Oh, for the Pete's sake. Oh, I apologize. I have 3 people on, and they're looking at the wall. I'm so sorry. Happy Monday. You should have yelled at me sooner. Sorry. Now you can see the board. Now you can see it. Now you. Yeah, because I moved it over by the board. What a dingbat. Happy Monday. I'm so sorry. Yeah, just goes to show you. I'm still trying to get used to this too. And I apologize to those of you that happened to notice last Friday when I had an assignment posted and then it was gone. I accidentally posted the Algebra 2 assignment in Algebra 1 class. So if you ever see it start off with September 18th, Algebra 2, don't do it. Especially if it's not anywhere near in the book where we are. I apologize. What a dingbat. No, I mean me. So are we good so far? Are you guys good so far now that you can actually see what's going on? I have maybe 1 or 2 more to do for you. What if I have something like this? What if I have n take away 27 equals negative 105? Can you still see that? What if I have that? Now what? Same way. What do you do to get rid of a minus 27? Yeah, add 27. Add 27. Uh-oh. Well, this cancels and I get n equals, over here, I think I might need a calculator to do negative 105 plus 27. Negative 105 plus 27, it's going to be negative, oh boy, 580, 70, 70 what? 3. 3?
No, 78.
78? Oh, good. I can just go like this. Like that. 153, yeah, negative 78. So you might need a calculator to do that one. 105 negative and a positive 27, negative 78. Are we good so far? I have one more maybe. -5. Is that right? Plus m. Well, let's do this one. M equals 28. What do you do to finish that one? You have to be a little bit careful. They try to trick you on this one. Here's my m. Remember, this plus goes with the m. Here, the minus goes with the 5. What do you have to do to get rid of that -5? Right, yes, the opposite of -5 is +5. So on both sides, you have to add 5. Here you get positive m equals 30. Positive m equals 33. And if you put it in here, if I have 33 and a -5, gives me 28, right? Right? That was good. Oh, let's do one more just for fun. -5 equals x plus 13. What do you do for that one? What do you do, Audra?
Subtract 13.
Subtract 13. We want to get the x by itself, right? So you have a plus 13 with it, -13, -13. So this cancels out. You just have x equals. Right, good, yes, -18. -18 plus 13, -5. Right? Ball of fire today. Must all have really good weekends. Are you breathing? Well, that's about all I have for you. Do you have questions? Do you have questions? Are there any questions? Does anyone have a question? You've done this before, right? I have a couple oral exercises I'm going to ask you to do. They'll go really fast. But the directions say to tell what you would have to do, like add 5. You don't have to tell what you would have to do. Just do it and solve it, like I did up here. So assignments, they'll go fast. Page 97. I have oral exercises 1 to 15 and written 1 to 24.